Happy New Year! Welcome to Yoga Break It Down. I'm Yoga Suze. In this episode, we are going to explore a stretch that I refer to as chest opener at wall. If you are spending this holiday with friends or family, maybe who don't practice yoga, and you would like to show them some stretches they might benefit from, this is one that people will not be afraid to try. It's a really great stretch throughout the chest and shoulders, arms. It really inspires breathing. And this one can be great if you have any friends or yourself going through a stressful time and really need to get grounded in breathing. For this stretch, you don't need a yoga mat. You do need available wall space as wide as 2 arms spread fully out. You come standing close to the wall with just a tiny little bit of space, right in front of your chest, belly, knees, toes. You want to have your feet close together. They can be a little bit apart, maybe an inch apart, but close together. Bring both arms fully out so that your fingertips from each hand are touching the wall. Draw your mental awareness down to your feet. You want to envision having drawn a circle around your feet very snugly so that the toes and the heels are each touching an edge of the circle. Once you've envisioned that circle around your feet, drop one arm. So in this example, I'm dropping my right arm. Then from there, you're going to turn the feet just like one of those old-fashioned knobs on a television. Clunk, clunk, clunk. You just want to turn it 1 degree. At that point, then tune into your hips, chest, and shoulders. You want the hips to turn, the rib cage to turn, and the shoulders to turn. To protect the knees, we always want to keep the knees in line with the shins, ankles, and hips so that you don't have the lower leg turning one direction and the upper leg turning another direction, pulling the knee in 2 different directions. I recommend starting out with the feet just turned slightly as you're getting the other adjustments of the body set. In addition to the rotating of the hips protecting the knees, that is what is also going to start to give you a stretch. You are going to feel the stretch not just in the chest, not just in the shoulder, but as the hand sinks into the wall, not gripping, not flopping, it's just sinking into the wall. You're going to lengthen from those fingertips up through the hand, up through the lower arm, into the upper arm. You're going to feel the stretch into the shoulder, into the front of the chest, and get that really nice pec stretch. You may even start to feel it into the armpit area. In yoga, we always lengthen in 2 opposite directions. So the hips are rotating, knees in line, rib cage rotating, the hand is planted, but it's just sinking into the wall, and you feel that lengthening. You feel your arm and upper body becoming longer. Check in with your head and neck. You want them to find a comfortable position here. So it may also be a position that adds to your stretch around the neck. So sometimes turning the head away from the arm that's stretching can add a nice stretch. Sometimes tilting the chin down a little bit can stretch here, tilting it up. But main thing, you want to find a comfortable position for the head and the neck. Lift in your chest as well as you're breathing into this stretch. I recommend approximately 10 slow, deep breaths in this pose. When you're ready to release from this pose, you want to turn back the way you came. So again, feet in imaginary circle as though your legs were bound. I didn't tell you keep your feet right together, but you're sort of envisioning some type of bind that's keeping those legs in that same position. And you're going to rotate them. The feet will pitter-patter, turning back to the wall, bringing the hips, bringing the torso, bringing the shoulders, and you're Your nose will probably end up very close to the wall as you started. Once you're there and that arm is still fully extended and you're relaxing in the arm, then drop that arm dead weight. Then you can start on the other side. Both arms out, fully extended, fingertips touching on each side. Make sure you're centered. Feet are in imaginary circle, toes close to the wall, and then drop your opposite arm and start again. People can be tight in the pecs, in the chest, in the shoulders from our driving, from our working at a desk, but also, this is where our heart is. So emotionally, this is an area we tighten up around and protect, or try to protect. So in a safe space where you feel okay breathing and opening up to yourself, to the room, this can be a really nice stretch to start to breathe into what I refer to as all of the corners of the lungs. Because oftentimes we have more shallow breath. We're only taking the breath in here, and we're not going deeper. So as you sink into this breath, it's a really great one for slow, deep, full lung breathing. Thank you guys for joining me for this episode of Yoga Break It Down. Hit the subscribe button and share this video with friends. Remember that everybody needs yoga. So that means Karen Gillan needs yoga, winemakers need yoga, cartographers, they need yoga too. But you especially, baby, you need yoga. So I really hope you can join me next time for Yoga Break It Down. Bye-bye.